Today I'm going to try and do some high kicks. Might try and teach them, I'm not sure. It's kind of hard to demonstrate, the camera's not really high enough to show you. Maybe I'll put it here. That's too high, I think. Yeah, it looks a little too high, that. I don't know. Let's see if I can find something to add to this, basically cardboard, to just up the height a little bit, you know? You guys want to see me actually do something, I guess. That might work, that might work. So basically, high kicks can be performed in quite a different amount of ways. You can do these sort of rotational high kicks, you can do the straight up high kicks like that, and then you can do like axe kicks kind of thing. Come on, like that, yeah? So the axe kick is like this. High kicks, like the rotational high kicks, kind of like that. And then there's this kind of push high kick, like that. Yeah, you see that in Aikido probably. Anyways, before you even start attempting these high kicks, if you've never done them before, you want to do a bit of leg stretching. Get your legs up on some kind of surface. Here we are. And stretch them out. Stretch them out on the surface. Stretch them on the floor, you know, do a bit of yoga kind of thing, but stretch those legs out before you do this. The next thing you should do if you don't know how high you kick is to kind of do a test kick to see how high you can get yourself without falling over. That will kind of give you the base of where you're at. In order to do this, in order to do the kind of spinning kicks, if you saw my MMA, so it's Muay Thai kick, basically you just kind of twist and kick. Twist and kick through. Yeah? Twist, kick through. Going all the way. For the push kicks, pretty much just go back and kick up. Like that. Kick into it. Like that. Kick into it. And then the axe kicks, you go from one side to the middle. From one side, from this side, so I go diagonal into the middle, diagonal away from each and into the middle to hit in the face. Now, diagonal to the middle. That's how you perform, right? The next thing you want to do, if you've never done high kicks before, is you probably want to lower your guy. Now, this guy is actually too low for me, so this might be good for a starter. Maybe your head height, maybe a bit lower than your head height, so I'd lower him to about, so that the top of his head, instead of being up here, would be here. That's where I'd lower him. I'm not going to show you how to lower him, because it's quite a bit of time and effort. I have to unscrew stuff. It'll take me about 2 or 3 minutes just to do that. So you can find out how to lower this. I'd lower it. If you've got a punching bag rather than a ball, I guess you can make that up and try and get as high as you want, and you don't have to alter height. If you got one of these guys, I would drop the height the first time you're kicking it. Now, one thing to note as well, the first time you kick, is don't use too much force when you first get used to doing this. I can use quite a bit of force because I'm used to it, but if you use too much force and you're not used to this kind of kick, you might end up falling over and hurting yourself kind of thing. You might also end up damaging your legs because, in a sense, you stretch. It's a stretch for your leg. You see where my leg is? It's up on top of here. This is a stretching position. And it's like me stretching and then adding force to that stretch. You know, it can be, you can overstretch your muscles and damage your muscles from doing this. If, for example, like me, you can kick higher than this guy and it's more normal for you to kick higher than this guy, kick above the head. So, there we go, straight over the head. Again, I don't think from the other side I can do it above his head. I can definitely kick to his head. I'm not sure I can kick over. Oh yeah, I can kick over his head on that side as well. So, stretch, practice at a lower height, and when you first practice, keep the amount of power you use low until you sort of get the hang of it. So, I'll show you kind of just me, no power. Boom. Barely notice anything. Boom. Just in this instance, I'm not trying to hit through him, I'm just trying to hit at him. In a real fight situation, I want to build up so that I can kick through him. But whilst I'm first, practicing, whilst I'm first trying this out, it's about getting the technique and being able to position my leg that high. It's getting used to the technique first in this case, because you damage yourself a lot from this technique and fall over easily. It's not a basic technique. I wouldn't say it's a massively advanced technique, but it's not a basic technique. But I'll do it with power because I can do it with some power. Yeah, you see that? And when I do it with power, I go all the way through him. Boom. You see that? Retract the leg back or laying up like this. Bam, bam. Think of the position I'm going to be in afterwards. Same again with this kick. Not too much power, just a quick kick forward. I'll show you from here, so you can see sort of me spin as I kick, like this. It's the same as the MMA kicks, the Muay Thai kicks. You're just aiming it higher, and instead of hitting him with your shin, I could probably hit this guy with the shin in the head. I'm trying to hit him with the foot. Yeah? Now I can hit him with the shin, because I'm used to hitting this high. But normally, you're trying to get him with the foot. Maybe you'll at this height one day go for the shin, and then you can raise him and hit him with the foot. And then same again. I'll show you the this technique. So basically, you spin to the side, or if you're already at the side, even better, and then you kick straight forward. To your side. You can kick him in the chest. It's the same as the front kick, except it's a side kick, but the side kick straight to the front. Yeah? Straight to the head. See that? Nice kick. And then the axe kick, my leg goes over to this side, my right leg goes to the left side and comes down and straight forward. Boom, boom. With these axe kicks, again, these are new to me actually, the axe kicks. Or at least doing them on the board, that's quite a new thing. Be careful with these axe kicks, because if you're overstepping, you can end up falling over. You can hurt yourself a lot. Be very careful with the axe kicks. And if I do it from the left leg, I send my left leg diagonally to the right and come down. To the right and come down. Yeah? Left leg goes to the right and then comes back down. Right leg goes to the left and comes back down. And that's pretty much how it goes. So, whoosh, 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 whoosh. There's a few ways you can do this. You can make the axe kick go straight up and straight down, so that it's like a hammer. Or you can have it so that you can kind of make it a stomp kick. So you can go up and stomp. Up, whoosh, stomp. Up. A few ways you can do it with axe kicks. But yeah, the basics of this are stretch, keep the guy low, and once you start to understand the technique, hit high. Hit with low pressure, with low force to begin with, and then with higher force as you progress. Get used to it. Ooh, missed that. Gotta get my technique good. Oh, see that? What happened there is I went past and I caught him here. Nearly fell over. Because the position you're in. It's very difficult to practice these. It's very difficult to do these. It's actually easy to do this with a partner, because you can get like a very big pad like this that'll cover this sort of amount of space, and a little pad here. You got your one pad here, your one pad there, and if you miss, it's all right. Your partner can grab you, or you're just hitting into this force. Whereas with this guy, you end up in weird positions. So again, kick like that. When I do the rotational kick, I lower my back and kind of try and bring it up. The leg up. I can't really do it with a back like this. I'll show you. It doesn't work. There's no power in it either. So I kind of have to. It's like I'm falling into the kick in a sense. It's hard to explain that. And yeah, like I said, once you're hitting this guy with ease, try and hit him higher every time. Try and hit higher. So eventually you're going over. Then that's when you know you can raise the height of the dude a little bit. Anyways, that was some basics of doing high kicks. Sorry, I didn't do it justice, but I don't know, I hope you learned something. Thanks for watching.